The incidents in Colorado Springs today and also in Pueblo on Tuesday happened right in the middle of the day in very public places. It caused panic for a lot of people.
But both police departments are assuring the community tonight that officers, they're trained to handle anything. News 5's Maggie Bryant in studio with a closer look at the response and the training these officers receive to prepare for these situations. Maggie?
Rob and Diane, Colorado Springs Police and Pueblo Police both go above and beyond the state standards when it comes to the hours of training required in their police academies. And we're taking a closer look at how much of that training is focused on active shooter drills.
We had about a 1-minute response.
That's the goal of first responders when they are called to any kind of shooting.
Of course, it got all of us uneasy.
It was like, oh my God, I'm in the middle of a shooting.
The most recent one happening right in front of the El Paso County Courthouse in Colorado Springs.
We found one person deceased with what appears at this point to be a gunshot wound.
And just 2 days earlier, a call that came in as an active shooter at the Pueblo Mall ended with a man crashing his car through the food court entrance.
You see the officers running toward danger, putting themselves in danger to protect the public.
Sergeant Ortega with Pueblo Police says the relatively new reality of active shooter threats means officers need to be trained for them.
That way, when they come across these situations in real life, they're able to handle them effectively.
The Colorado Peace Officer Standards and Training, or POST, requires 558 hours of training before someone can become an officer. Both Colorado Springs and Pueblo Police go beyond the state standards, with Pueblo providing 1,008 training hours and Colorado Springs Police providing 986. During training, POST requires 16 of those hours to be focused on rapid emergency deployment, or active shooter training. Both Colorado Springs and Pueblo meet that 16-hour requirement. Once on the job, the state requires 24 hours of in-service training each year. Pueblo PD says last year, officers clocked 75 hours of in-service training, while CSPD requires the state standard of 24 hours. This training includes refreshers on skills like arrest control, driving, and firearms, but does not have to include rapid emergency deployment. Police say the #1 priority in any instance remains
Community safety.
In both of these scenarios, multiple agencies responded within minutes, and Springs Police told News 5 that situations like the one today are things that our officers are continually preparing for in their pre-shift meetings as they respond to calls for service and debrief them, etc.